Good morning, everybody. Crypto String here. Now, it's been quite a while. Just took some time out from doing crypto. I needed to sort of just have a break from it. I'll still be monitoring the side, but just wanted basically a break. So for the last couple of weeks, plus some other things going on as well beyond crypto, which is more important. So back in the game now, fully focused as usual. Obviously, in the last couple of weeks, we've had a massive dump. There's some pumps again, and we've pulled back. I think at the moment we're just quite stagnant. People are sort of like we enter in a massive bear market. Who knows? Personally, I don't think we are. I think we've got a few more months left of some big pumps. Will we have the same bear markets before 2018? I personally don't think so because of the mainstream adoption, big corporations involved. It's much better than it was in the last bull run. I remember when we had those crazy highs end of 2017, beginning of 2018, before it literally dumped, where the end of 2018 was absolutely devastating in some respect, where the whole market was that close to going under 100 billion market cap. So anyway, I've been looking at various projects last couple of days. One which, again, if you think long term, this is what I'm thinking. If this project develops the way they're sort of talking and what it is going, I believe it's got a lot of potential. It's Ape NFT. Its free token is NFT. Three letter code, which on many other tokens have got that. So you've got to make sure you're getting the APE NFT. You can go on CoinMarketCap and see it's ranked 378. The market cap is just under 50 million. Volume in the last 24 hours, 126. Now, when you look at the supply, we've got basically a quadrillion and only 2% of the supply is out there, which is against many things that I go for. You know, you look at some of these projects with this huge supply, and you quite often think of it as basically a shite coin, as we politely call it. But I think some of these have got a bit of longevity. I think they've got a genuine roadmap. They've got plans, but it's obviously very high risk. NFTs obviously had massive pumps. You know, I've done a video, I spoke about projects for the rest of the year. Now, them projects, a lot of them have pretty much just become stable. They've dropped in price a bit. I think a lot of people are accumulating at these prices. But as I said many times before, NFT tokens are more long term. They're not like other projects like DeFi where you think of some profit taking. Nearly all my NFT tokens are long term. And I've always said, not all of them will survive. You know, some of them will just drop off and be nothing, but some have got a lot of potential. Now, read up quite a bit on Ape NFT, and it does look a genuine solid project. Again, long term, still a COMI. OMI is my number one. That's just my personal opinion. But I look at many others. I'm not just tunnel vision looking at OMI. I'm looking at others as well. So this one, when you go on this site, apenft.org, you can see it's a relatively new project. Now, just go through their site. You basically got their Ape NFT was born with a mission to register world-class artworks as NFTs on blockchain. And basically what they do, they want to sort of basically incubating leading NFT artists to build a bridge between world-class assets in the NFT world. They want to sponsor galleries. I read also they want to organise like art exhibitions or publications and set up a wall to support art creation. It's basically establishing art collections, really. So by applying blockchain technology into the NFT world, Ape NFT Fund expands the use cases of blockchain. So obviously, there's major use cases in the blockchain industry, namely value exchange, collaboration, and record keeping. NFT, non-fungible token, proves that is legit. You can't, no fraud or anything like that. So, you've got their prediction. It states there back in 2000, internet industry accounted for less than 1% of the world economy, and no internet company entered the list of Fortune Global 500. Now, 36% of that figure is in the Fortune 500 companies. You can see how it's developing. And it also states there that trend applies to NFT. They estimate, basically, Ape NFT estimate 50% of the world's top-notch artists and artworks to be recorded as NFTs in the following decade. So I think with a lot of these tokens, as I said, not all survive. We spoke many times about, obviously, COMI, but talk about many others, Rareball, TVK. There's endless, isn't there? Refinable. There's many which have got huge potential. Now, it is high risk, basically, you just got to see how you go, really. You just got to make your own choices. Again, you can get the actual token, quite a few exchanges. I've got mine on gate.io. Remember before I showed you that video, how to buy it. Again, it's not financial advice, but it's better if you buy it like I've shown before on Binance. You buy some USDT, transfer using TRC20 blockchain to gate.io and buy your coins that way. Now, it's up to you. I personally like gate.io. I've done many videos before showing it. I won't show on this video because I show many times, but anyone who help, obviously message me and I'll reference you the videos, but I've done them many times. Now, that's the best way to get some Tether. The cheapest way is actually from Binance to gate.io. So scrolling back to Ape NFT, it states there the mission. like how blockchain democratizes finance like never before. Ape NFT by turning top artists and art pieces into NFTs. Not only upgrades the way artworks are hosted, but also transforming them from being elite exclusive items to something that truly belongs to the people and mirrors their aspirations. Now, the artworks they've got is massive, massive ones when you scroll through it. It talks about the artwork, but they've got the, you know, established in 1979, Hello Trends Group is the leading art handler and fine art storage provider in Asia, equipped and trained to meet the special demands of the ever-growing arts industry. Their commitment to quality and reliability has earned them the trust and faith of major art institutions, art collectors, auction houses. So the fine art storage is basically 300,000 square foot of fine art storage facilities across the region, with Hong Kong having the largest capacity. And it states there, so you can see where the actual art is stored. But the NFT token itself, they talk about the fact it's on the Tron, it's on the Ethereum, it's got the Binance Smart Chain in Nairobi, you've even got a security audit report. But you've got the artist introduction. Now they hold, now again, you can't independently verify this is what the site is saying. The artist introduction, they've got the Picasso, they've got Andy Warhol, they've got the Packers, which is like massive projects, you know, huge artwork they've actually got themselves. Now, also like the fact on their website, it talks about the press. Binance NFT Marketplace hosts the first Genesis NFT auction. That Binance Marketplace is actually getting really big. I've been on a few times. That's incredible. Also, it's got the 8 NFT donated artworks by people to an NFT charity auction. So they've been very sort of visual in the world, trying to sort of get there as the #1 project. I think it's got, I say, a lot of potential. It states their core members of the Ape NFT all come from traditional art brands, including Christie's and Sotheby's. Originally registered in Singapore, March 29th, 2021. So that shows how new this project is, getting in there early. Now, you can stay there, it's based, you know, Ape NFT is backed by underlying technology of top-notch blockchains, Ethereum and Tron, with support from the world's largest distributed storage system, BitTorrent. Now, we talked about BitTorrent before. Basically, you just get a lot of free BitTorrent if you held Tron on exchange. Now, I've been reading up to see if they will actually airdrop some Ape NFT, and I believe they will. If you own Tron or BTT on exchange, certainly Binance, because, you know, Binance is sort of really behind this, NFTs, I think there's a good chance. I haven't seen it actually confirmed, but I think there's a chance you will get some free Ape NFT if you hold them on the exchanges. I'll keep an eye on that and let you know, but states also the president of Ape NFT, Steve Zedlu, holds a Bachelor in Electrical Engineering from Session University and an MBA in Finance from Columbia Business School. So you've got a good quality management team behind it, people of experience. The fact they've got people who used to be, you know, Christie's and Sotheby's, you know, it's absolutely incredible. And they're saying they're actually partner with them. Now, I couldn't, again, independently verify that, but when you go on the actual Christie's site, you can see there, Christie's encrypted, welcome to the future, digital art NFTs. Now, I assume a lot of people have heard of Christie's, massive company, been around absolutely decades, you know, huge company. And it states there, on 11th of March this year, Christie's sold the first NFT based purely on a digital work of art ever offered by a major auction house. And that's sold for nearly $69.5 million. You can see where we're going with these NFTs. So the fact they've got a link with Christie's and Sotheby's, and they're, you know, they state their employees used to work for them, really is massive. Now, when you go back to the token, as I said before, there's a lot of obviously token out there. In fact, only 2% is out there. You know, I think we could have some massive pumps on this and some dumps. I think this is quite a high volatile coin. I could not find any information. I'd love someone to tell me if there is, if there's any plans to burn, like a deflationary token, if every NFT sold, they're going to naturally burn some tokens. I literally could not find that information. So I'd love to know if someone knows that. Send me a link, because I certainly couldn't find any information. But also, they've got an excellent white paper. It goes through everything about it. Now, I'll put the link below. It's very in-depth white paper. And it states here the total NFT transaction volume and number of transactions in the last year. So they're basically trying to show how NFTs are going to develop. And it states there from February 20, you can see the actual quantity volume is very low to where we are now. It does seem to be on a massive rise. And I think coming towards the last year, beginning this year, we had them coins and tokens had massive pumps, didn't they? Huge pumps, massive profits. Then we've stabilised. We had some pumps again. At the moment, we've sort of got right down. You think of many projects I spoke about, even Dago. You know, at the moment, the price has gone down quite a lot. But again, long-term plans. So I really do like their white paper. It goes through everything about where NFTs are, how it's so secure, about the transaction, their future plans, but also, you know, also this was interesting bit, global search queries for NFT on Google. And you can see the massive pump in it and the massive interest being gained by NFTs. You know, you can see when you get big celebrities, film stars, music stars talk about NFTs, naturally people are going to then search it, aren't they? It's quite obvious, really. So Got here the roadmap of Ape NFT, phase 1, build the infrastructure of the NFT ecosystem. That's their main plans. So the fact they're using ERC 721s, they're basically in TRCs, they're using Tron and Ethereum. That's interesting to see the roadmap. I think it's quite interesting to see how they are going to achieve a strong circulation NFT. Ape NFT is going to be listed its token on leading exchanges. So, as I say, there's a link below if you want to join Gate.io. Now, I remember I showed you that before on Gate.io, where I've set the referral link in your favour, where basically they give you a bonus where it's up to 40%. So what I've done, the maximum I can give you is 30%. So I've given that and I get 10. That's being straight and honest. The link below is entirely up to you. As I say, projects like this are very high risk. You must do your own research. It states there, governance to NFT holders have the right to decide on the management of Ape NFT's collections, the potential acquisition, on-chain distribution and exhibition of the artworks. So they're giving it to the community. So it becomes that people can have a say of how they develop. It's got also DeFi airdrop and mining. The token NFT would participate in the growth of DeFi ecosystems, such as the ones of Ethereum and Tron. Also joined hands with Hiko and BSC to launch relevant DeFi airdrop and mining. So you can see they're really sort of planning long term for this. It's not just a project that's going to die a death. You know, it's got a lot of plans. Phase 3, enrich the business of Ape NFT to push the boundaries, space, expand friend circles, enrich its business. Phase 4, secure the key to authorization and confirmation of the digital world. So there's a lot going on. Now, the allocation NFT, I say, has a lot in circulation. I don't think I've ever actually personally bought a project with so much in circulation. So again, token allocation, artist partners 30%, DeFi airdrop and mining 19%, NFT team 19%, initial exchange listing 2%, NFT worth purchase 20%, and partnerships 10%. So, you know, business and model NFT, governance for NFT holders have been entitled to vote for the handling of NFT artworks and NFT DAO's ecosystem. So it's certainly something to keep your eye on out. So I'll put the link below. It's got a lot of potential, in my personal opinion. You know, I've just basically, be honest with you, I literally just bought myself £70 worth. That's not a huge amount. Obviously, you know, actually got literally just under 40 million tokens for that. So, you know, who knows where it's going to be in year 2, 5 years' time. But me, I see how it develop. It's not a huge outlay. Let's be honest, it's very minimal. And it's something just to take a chance on. That's what I've personally done. So again, it's entirely up to you. Now, there is another project, which I'm briefly going to talk about, which I've been following. It hasn't got a rank because I don't know, they're a bit fully sure what the actual supply is and what the actual market cap is. So they've actually ranked it 2,949. They've put it down currently as 74 million market cap, but they're not sure, hence why it's ranked so low. It's built on the Binance Smart Chain. You can see on the charts here, a massive pump there. The fact that last time I checked, I just double check, you can see it was only on, it still is only on PancakeSwap. So hence it needs to get on some other exchanges. So only time will tell. But I personally, this is another project. I can see where they're going. If I had to choose between the two, it's Ape NFT. I've actually bought myself £50 worth of NFT art as well. See, very high risk, not a huge outlay. And it states here, join the new of music and art. Our unique NFT platform empowers creators with accessible and safe tools. Turn your music, art and ideas into NFTs. So this is what they're doing. And who knows? I say there's many, we talk about many NFT tokens and their marketplaces and their sites. And a lot of them are sort of geared up to this, where they want you to be like the one-stop shop and you can come and create your own NFTs. This is what similar NFT art doing. But again, it's got a huge supply. But when you look at the token itself, hyper deflationary and frictionless by design. Ownership of the contract is announced on day one. This means that the code cannot be changed by anyone. Deflationary. NFT art is a built-in 10% transaction tax where 5% gets burnt and 5% goes back to the holders. So you can see with huge supply how that's going to gradually come down if they keep developing. Utility. The NFT art token will be powering our platform. It will be the default currency used to create, claim, buy and sell NFTs. Passive income. With our built-in 5% redistribution every transaction, your funds will increase more and more while you hold our token. No transaction fees, all in the safe. Goes through there with the initial tokenomics. Got their current tokenomics 30.9% circulating supply, but 69% has been burned. So again, if they actually do develop the way this roadmap states here, again, this is another project that has a lot of potential to keep burning, similar to OMI. You know, we spoke about that before, where every NFT sold, the equivalent is burnt, plus they do their burns anyway. So a huge lot is getting burnt. Now we've got here, obviously in June, the platform launch, the artist onboarding, the marketplace and the app development. So NFT-art.finance is another one to keep on your radar. You know, it's only on PancakeSwap at the moment, it doesn't help. However, it's another one to keep your eye on, but again, it's another one with a huge supply. You can see up here, it's up 11% a day. I think, you know, again, got these for long term, whether they mount to anything, who knows. Such a small outlay, I'm prepared to take a chance. Sort of deviating from what I normally do. I don't normally go into these high circulating supplies with such a limited amount actually in circulation. However, I'm just taking a chance. So let me know your thoughts on some hidden gems, Ape NFT, NFT art. You're going down this route, you're going to give it a chance. Entirely up to you, as usual. Anyone want any help, email me, info@cryptostrain.com, all social media links below. Help any way I can. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful day now. Cheers now. Bye.